So I thought I would try a new type of video. I've been wanting to do videos like this for a long time. It's basically a version of Samantha March's Will I Buy It series where I'm just going to be talking about new makeup releases and my thoughts on them. I'm super excited to do this. I have tried filming videos like these before and I never feel like they're quite right. I think this will be a good time to start this series because we are coming up on the holiday season, which, as you guys know, if you're a makeup lover like me, is full of tons of new exciting releases, lots of limited edition holiday products, holiday kits, special bundles. So that season is just around the corner. I'm super excited for that. Like I said, this is the first time that I've done this series, so there's probably going to be a bit of a learning curve. I'm not sure how exactly I'm going to format the videos and stuff like that, so I'm totally open to any feedback you have. Bear with me as I kind of figure things out. The first thing I want to talk about is a new collection by Kiko Milano. This is a brand that I have not tried anything from, but I've heard a lot of good things, and I think they are kind of known for releasing limited edition collections, and the collections are usually very large, and that is definitely the case with this collection. This is their new Dark Treasure limited edition collection. It says, energy can turn charcoal into diamonds. From the purifying properties of charcoal to the infinite shine and sparkle of a diamond, enhance every facet of your beauty with powerful dark treasure. So this is a fall limited edition collection of skincare and makeup. I'm going to try to quickly go through all of the makeup products in this collection. There are a lot, so bear with me, but it looks like some really interesting stuff. So there are Dark Treasure all-in-one bronzers in 2 shades. Each bronzer is a combination of 4 different shades, which looks very cool. They are $18 each. There is light to medium and medium to dark. And they also have baked bronzers that are $25 each in 2 shades that look a little bit more of a marbled finish, and maybe these are a little bit shimmery. I'm not sure. I would guess that maybe since the other one was matte, this one is going to be shimmery. They have 4 blushes in this collection, really pretty shades, $14 each. There is a Dark Treasure charcoal cleansing sponge enriched with plant-based charcoal for perfect facial cleansing. There is a charcoal face cleanser and scrub for $9, 2-in-1 cleanser and scrub enriched with plant-based charcoal and volcanic sand. Charcoal micellar cleansing pads for $7, 25 micellar makeup remover pads with the purifying power of charcoal. There is a double eye brush for $12, an eyeshadow base for $10. There are eyeshadow palettes, 3 different versions of their eyeshadow palettes. They're 4-pan palettes. They look to be baked eyeshadows. They're $22 each. There is a finishing powder for $18 each with a matte finish enriched with diamond dust. There's a foundation and concealer stick for $23 that comes in 8 different shades. A highlighter that comes in 3 shades for $16. A Kabuki Brush for $18. There are lip liners, 8 different shades for $9. There's a mascara for $16. There's matte liquid lip colors, 8 different shades, $12 each. And there's, oh my gosh, this is like endless. There's metal foil eyeshadows, 6 different shades for $16 each. Metal Lip Stylo, which looks like more of a traditional bullet lipstick, $12 each in 4 different shades. There is a stick foundation brush, $16. A waterproof eye marker, $12. And that's everything. Holy cow, that's a huge collection. Okay, so what's catching my eye? Right off the bat, the stick foundation brush catches my eye because I enjoy stick foundations and I didn't know there was such a thing as a stick foundation brush. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm interested to see how this brush would differ from any other foundation brush that I would normally use with my stick foundation. So that's kind of caught my eye. The metal foil eyeshadows look really interesting. I do feel like $16 is kind of a high price. I feel like the price is kind of high on a lot of these products considering I haven't tried this brand before. I don't feel drawn to try a lot of them for the first time at this price point. The Dark Treasure highlighters look very pretty, and the foundation and concealer, I am kind of drawn to that because I just have been on a foundation kick lately, especially stick products. So I would be interested in trying that. The eyeshadow palettes look very pretty too. I don't know. I'd be curious about these, but I don't know. I'm not like super drawn to baked eyeshadows, so I don't know if I would like them, but I can't help but be drawn to them because they remind me of high-end. Like, I don't even know what brand it is. Is it like Chanel? I don't know what brand it is that their eyeshadow quads look just like this and they're high-end. So I'm kind of drawn to it just because of the way they look, but I don't know that I would get a ton of use out of it, and I don't tend to love baked eyeshadows. Everything else, like the fact that it has like lip liners and an eyeshadow base, it just is kind of weird to me that they have so many products in this collection. I feel like they should maybe trim it down and focus on just like the few best products. The skincare does look really interesting to me, especially the charcoal face cleanser and scrub. That one I definitely have my eye on. It looks like the kind of product I would really enjoy, especially if it is something that you can use every day. I like to exfoliate my skin gently every day. Lately especially, that has been something that's working really well for my skin, and I do really love the Boscia charcoal cleanser that's like warming and a little bit exfoliating. I really like that one, so I'm intrigued by this one. The Dark Treasure blush in the shade Burgundy Taste looks absolutely beautiful, really deep and kind of mauve berry tone for fall. I think that would be really pretty. Other than that, I would like to see some of these products in action and some reviews on them before I would buy them, because despite the fact that I guess Kiko's maybe considered like a drugstore inexpensive brand, these are kind of expensive. $18 to $25 for a bronzer is expensive, and I haven't tried anything from this brand before, so I would probably start with like the couple of products that I mentioned and then move on. But I would love to know like what grabs your attention from this collection. Is there anything? Is it everything? What do you think would be fun to try in this collection? Sigma has released a new brush. This is the F80 Flat Kabuki Brush. It looks like they have combined two of their most loved foundation brushes, the F80 and the F50, to create the ultimate brush for airy, natural coverage. I'm reading this off of the Trend Mood Instagram. So I recently just became an affiliate with Sigma, and I received their F80 Flat Kabuki brush as my sort of welcome package to be an affiliate with them, and I am really enjoying it so far. I've used it maybe like 2 or 3 times, and it's blowing away all the other foundation brushes I've ever tried. So I have to say I'm very intrigued in this new F80 Flat Kabuki brush. I was trying to figure out the difference between the names because the other one is the F80 Flat Kabuki. This is the Air F80 Flat Kabuki. So it looks like it is maybe like duo fiber, which is interesting. So I'm definitely intrigued by this brush. I've really been loving all of the products that I've received from Sigma so far, and all the ones that I've been trying. I'm really loving them. So I feel like Sigma is one of those brands that I'm itching to try more of. So I'm really interested in this brush. It does look like this brush is available now, and it is $25. I do have an affiliate code since I am affiliate. I will link that below, along with links to all the products I'm talking about. But yeah, I think that this brush is definitely one that I am interested in. Talking about something that I'm not interested in, this is probably the first release from this brand in a very long time that I have zero interest in, and this is by ColourPop. This is their new Jelly Much High Impact One Swipe Intensity Long Wearing Shadows. These just are not calling me at all. Like, I feel absolutely no draw to these. They look really cool. There's no denying that. They look awesome in their little jars, but the swatches are really underwhelming. So like when I first saw the product, I was like, oh, this could be something really cool and exciting, but the swatches are just underwhelming, and they don't look like they're bringing anything new to the table that their superstar liquid eyeshadows already aren't bringing us. Do you know what I mean? I feel like those pack a lot more of a punch than these appear to on the swatches, and I'm just not interested. They look kind of messy, and like they might feel kind of gross on the eyelids. I'll definitely be looking out for reviews and swatches and stuff, like That Girl Shay better do a swatch video on these because I'm curious about them. I just don't have any desire to purchase these for myself. What do you guys think? Are you interested in the ColourPop Jelly Much shadows? I don't know. I'm just not. I'm really interested in this new collection from Elcie Cosmetics. This is another brand I haven't tried anything from, but I've wanted to ever since I saw Kathleen Lights talking about it on her channel. They're coming out with a mauve, Minimalist Mauves collection. I believe that's the name of it, or just the Mauve collection. But the Minimalist is the name of the eyeshadow palette, and it's a 5-pan eyeshadow palette. It's all matte shadows, it looks like. I am very intrigued by this palette because I love mauves. I really do, especially for fall. I think it's a nice alternative to like the warm, rusty colors. Like mauves and purples are fun in the fall and all year round, really. But the thing about this palette is that every picture I've seen looks completely different. The first picture I saw, it looked, let's see. So the first like peek they gave us was all of the pans like on Instagram, and they looked really beautiful and vibrant and deep. And then the next picture they showed us was this one, which everything looks washed out and all the colors look really similar and light and just kind of boring. And then we saw this picture, which everything looks a lot better And since then, there have been so many different pictures. I don't know if it's Elcie Cosmetics is just taking other influencers' pictures that they've edited with their own filters, and that's why things look different, but I'm seeing so many different looks that it's hard for me to like get a grasp on what this palette actually will look like, how purple it is, how mauve it is, how neutral it is. I don't know. But I'm very curious in this eyeshadow palette. It looks really pretty. This palette is $45, which is a lot for 5 eyeshadows. If you break it down, it's only $5 per shadow, which is not bad, but 45 is still a lot for 5 eyeshadows. So I would have to be really convinced, maybe even have a chance to like swatch this in person or something. I haven't ordered from Elcie, so I don't know what their website is like or anything like that, but I'm very curious. And then they also released these Mauve Jewels. They look like they're cream eyeshadows. They are available now. They have 3 shades. They are $22 each, or it does say there's a bundle price of $65, which is saving you $1, which is like $22 is kind of a lot in my opinion for a product like this. They do look pretty, but it's just not pretty enough to grab my attention. But I do have my eye on that eyeshadow palette. I'm definitely keeping my eye out on that one. So Makeup Geek released some new products, which is really exciting. It's a brand that I have quite a few of her eyeshadow singles and I do enjoy them. So there is a pumpkin spice eyeshadow palette that is 9 shades. It will be available September 6th. It looks really pretty, but honestly, I'm not really interested in it. I mean, does it say how much it is? I know her products are tending to be on the more expensive side, like more expensive than like ColourPop or something like that, and this looks like something that I could get from ColourPop and definitely like something I already have in my collection. So I think I'll pass on the pumpkin spice eyeshadow palette, but the singles, she released 8 new singles, and I guess 4 of them are sort of from a summer collection and 4 are for fall. But they all 8 look beautiful to me and like they would be fun to play with for fall. So the summer shades, Pink of Me, Summer Lovin', Leafin' So Soon, and Blew My Mind are available now. The fall shades, Grunge, Autumn Breeze, Apple Spice, and Hayride will be available on August 23rd. These look really pretty. I would definitely try a couple of these. I haven't ordered from Makeup Geek in a really long time, but these singles look interesting. The ones that look the most interesting to me, Autumn Breeze looks really pretty, Blew My Mind, Leafing So Soon. I mean, the more that I'm looking at these shadows though, the more I feel like I really do have stuff like this in my collection already, even in singles, you know, not just in palettes, but even just in singles. So I don't know that I really need these. They are beautiful and I do really like the brand, like I said, but I think I'm going to be passing on these for now. I really hope she keeps coming out with new stuff though, because I like the brand a lot. Okay, let's talk about Too Faced. So this is their 1998 original, okay, so this is their 20th anniversary collection, celebrating their 1998 original collection with a dazzling twist. So there are 10 throwback metallic sparkle lipsticks, 10 lipsticks, and they're metallic sparkles, and they're $22 each. Rich and creamy glitter formula. These look fun, and these look like something that I would have really loved when I was like 13. And these look like something I would have bought at the drugstore from Wet n Wild when I was 13 for $1 and been really excited about it. But now I don't feel any pull towards these, honestly. And the photos where they show them on people's lips, they do look really pretty. They look pigmented and opaque, which is to me essential when it comes to it, like a metallic glittery product. I don't want to be able to see my lips through it, or that just looks weird. You know, I'd be interested to try them, but I don't see myself purchasing any of these. It's not something that I'm drawn to, not something I would get very much use out of. They have a glitter spritzer sparkle spray, hairspray with glitter in it. Gold and silver glitter in my hair is not a good combination. It looks like dandruff. It looks like I need a shower, and it's not something that I would be interested in. I know some people are though, and I think $20 is a good price. I'm glad it's not like $36 or something, so that's cool, but not for me. And the eyeshadow palette is another one that the first picture I saw of this eyeshadow palette, I was like, no, that's so boring. But then I saw this picture and I thought, oh wait, there's a really pretty green in there. There's some really pretty colors in there. Maybe I do want to give this a try. I haven't really made any moves to buy it because of the collection I'm going to talk about next, but I think it looks okay. I think it looks interesting. I think it's one of those that I would probably use a couple times. Maybe I'd really, really like it, but even if I really liked it, I still don't see myself using this all that much because it's going to be limited edition, and it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like something I would use. But can you tell me, what is this? Like, what are these eyes? Because when I first saw that, I was freaked out. I was like, why? Like, it looks like Jessica Rabbit meets Cruella de Vil, something kind of creepy. So that eyeshadow palette, by the way, is $59. So that price, yes, I will definitely be passing on this one. Not interested enough for $59. There is a limited edition Better Than Birthday Sex mascara, $24, which is basically the same mascara as their original BTS mascara. It's just in limited edition glitter packaging. That's really fun. I haven't been using my BTS mascara very much because there's just others that I've been trying. I do like it a lot. I just don't feel the need to buy this, but if it was a product that I bought regularly, I would definitely pick up the limited edition one just to have the packaging because it's very pretty. Okay, moving on to the next Too Faced collection. Their Tutti Frutti collection is now live. It is available on Ulta and on the Too Faced website. The only thing that I've noticed that you cannot buy on the Too Faced website is the eyeshadow palettes. You have to go to ulta.com to get those. So there's 2 eyeshadow palettes for $34 each. Yes, I am very interested in both of these. I don't know, they're not the #1 thing I'm interested in, but they do look really pretty. I love the packaging. Definitely have my eye on these. I'm really curious about how they perform, so these would definitely be on my list for something that I would want. And then there are 4 blush duos for $30 each. These are the #1 thing on my list. I definitely want to try these. I feel like the shades are so good. Just by looking at them, I feel like these are shades that would work for my skin tone really well. I love that there's like the duo colors. They just, every single one of them looks so beautiful to me that I cannot wait to get my hands on these. If I'm only able to buy one thing from this collection, it will be the blush duos. Yeah, I don't even know if I could choose like just one. Probably the cherry one. That looks the prettiest, but the peach one looks really nice. And then the, is that pomegranate? I think the pomegranate one, and then the strawberry one will probably be last just because it's a little bit lighter, but it still looks like it would be really pretty for me. So interested in the blush duos. The bronzer looks nice. Honestly, I would probably buy the bronzer and the banana powder just to have the complete collection because that's how I am, but I don't know. Those two, I don't feel convinced that the bronzer or the banana powder would work for my skin tone as well. So I might kind of leave those off. Again, I just might wait to see reviews too. It's so hard to know from a picture how it's going to work on your skin. Do you know what I mean? There are these liquid eyeshadows, I believe. I'm really not interested in those. I'm sure they're pretty, but I have liquid eyeshadows that I like from ColourPop and so many other drugstore brands that I just wouldn't feel the need to buy these from a high-end brand. There are 12 Juicy Fruit glosses for $20 each, and I just got 12 lip glosses from the Wet n Wild Zodiac collection. So I, again, don't feel the need to pay $20 each for these lip glosses. Again, I'm sure they're nice, but I just don't feel the need to buy that. There's 2 Fresh Squeeze highlighting drops. This is not a product that I would feel inclined to try, especially at the $30 price point. And then the 2 Frosted Fruits highlighter sticks, again, $30 each. Just not interested in them. I mean, because this is such a big collection, I really do feel like you have to narrow it down and pick the things that I'm really drawn to. At least for me, there's no way I could buy this whole collection. I mean, I'd be interested to see someone add it up and see what the total price is for this whole collection, because it's got to be like over $500, and there's just no way that the average person can do that, you know? So we just got to kind of pick and choose what catches our eye, and for me, the blush duos, the eyeshadow palettes, and then there is a foundation and a setting spray. The foundation is Dewy Finish. I'm very interested in this foundation. The setting spray I'm interested in, but I don't think I would purchase it. I did try their peach foundation. I didn't like it. It was supposed to be matte. It just didn't sit well on my skin. It didn't last well on my skin. After a couple of hours, it started to look really bad in my opinion. But this foundation, I'm very interested in, and I'm kind of a foundation junkie. I love trying new foundations. So this foundation, it is infused with Juicy Watermelon Fresh Cucumber. It is $36. This one I definitely want to try. So of all the Too Faced Tutti Frutti collection, what's on my list is the blush duos, the eyeshadow palettes, and the foundation. I wanted to talk about the new Jouer collection a little bit. It is the Rose Gold collection. I believe that's what they're calling it. So there is the Rose Gold Matte and Shimmer eyeshadow palette, which is 12 shades for $40. There is the Blush Bouquet in Rose Gold with 2 blush shades. One is shimmer, one is matte for $30. the Rose Gold highlighter for $24. I guess that's a re-promoted product. Then there is a cream eyeshadow crayon for $18, high pigment pearl lip gloss for $17, molten gold lip topper for $16, and then 2 other re-promoted lip products for a lip topper for $16 and a lip cream for $18. So that's a good size of a collection. Let me just say that first of all. 4 lip products, a blush duo, a highlighter, an eyeshadow stick, whatever that is, and an eyeshadow palette. That's like the perfect size for a limited edition seasonal collection. The collections we were looking at before, like the Kiko Milano one and the Too Faced collection, that's a little bit too big in my opinion for a collection. This is like the perfect size. And we can still pick and choose what we want from it, but if we want to get the whole thing, it's not quite as extravagant as getting 12 lip products and 2 eyeshadow palettes and 2 highlighter drops and 2 highlighter sticks and, you know, all that stuff. Like, this is a good size. Anyways, that being said, I don't feel drawn to anything in this particular collection. The blush bouquet, I really want to try one of Jouer's blush bouquets, but I haven't been drawn to any of their colors so far. Usually, for all of the blush bouquets that I look at, there'll be like one color that I'm really interested in and the other one I'm unsure about. And that, it just is not enough for me to spend, what is it, $36? $30 to spend $30. So I mean, that collection looks pretty, but it just doesn't look like it would be something that I would want to buy. Linda Hallberg has some new products. I'm so interested in this brand. I don't know if I mentioned this in my brands I want to try in 2018, but I really want to try this brand. I really want to try her fantastic lipsticks. They're like lip and cheek sticks. A lot of her products are multi-purpose, which I love. If I ever have a makeup brand, that's how I will do products. Like, I will do as many products with multi-purposes as I can because I think that's just so cool. Such a good idea. So she has 2 new products, the Infinity Filter Loose Setting Powder, lightweight, silky smooth texture, matte with a luminous touch, and she has Infinity Glass, a transparent and multifunctional gel that will make you glow in all the right places. Use it as a primer or a lip gloss, eye gloss, face gloss, or mix it with your favorite foundation. I'm super drawn to setting powders. I really like to try them, but I have so many right now, especially loose ones right now that I am just using and testing out, that I feel like I would probably not need to buy this one right away, but the fact that it says it's matte with a luminous touch really intrigues me. Lightweight, silky smooth texture. It's calling my name, but I don't think I need it. I mean, I know I don't need it. And then the Infinity Glass, that sounds so cool. That sounds so different. So unlike anything I've ever heard of. I mean, the closest thing I can think of is the NYX eyegloss, but that's called an eyegloss. This is just a gloss or a glass for lips, eyes, face, or a primer. I mean, it just sounds really cool. Let's see. It says it'll be available August 24th on their website. I don't see the prices. I don't see any prices for that, but if I can find them, I will list them in the description box, so make sure you check that out. Also, Juvia's Place has given us a sneak peek, or Trend Mood has given us a sneak peek of a new Juvia's Place product. These are loose highlighters. We haven't seen the actual product, we've seen the packaging. It's kind of their traditional looking packaging. It says these are the Nubian loose highlighters. Looks like there's 2 shades. It says will be available August 25th. I mean, I definitely want to see swatches of this. I assume that these are going to be something a little bit different, which is awesome. I have a lot of loose highlighters that I don't use, if I'm just being honest, but I also have a few that I love, like the one by ColourPop I really love. And I like loose highlighters because they're nice to travel with because you don't have to worry about a highlighter breaking. So that's a plus. So yeah, I'm really interested in this. I did just buy the Juvia's Place Freak eyeshadow palette, and I'm liking it. I'm loving the quality. Juvia's Place is a brand that I really do love. I have quite a few of their eyeshadow palettes and both of their blush palettes, which I enjoy a lot. So I'd be interested to see what these look like. Like, I can't wait to see what these look like because I hope that they are something a little bit different, not just your traditional like silvery beige or like light beige shade or traditional like champagne gold shade. Like, I hope there's something a little bit different, but I am excited to see what those look like. So I can't really say whether or not I'll buy them until I see them, but they look very interesting. What do you think? Yeah, I know. So Flawless has a new product that I thought was very interesting. This is the Flawless Legs, the quick and easy way to smooth legs. I saw this on the Flawless Instagram, and I thought I'd mention this because I did talk about the Flawless face I don't know if it's called a razor, but it's like an electronic razor. It's like an electric razor for your face that shaves your face, and I reviewed it and I, you know, have used it from time to time on my channel. So they're coming out with a product for legs. I think this is really cool. I think the concept of being able to shave my legs dry is really interesting, and I definitely want to try this. In an ideal world, I would shave my legs every time I shower, but this is reality and that doesn't happen. Shaving my legs is usually the last thing that I do, and if I'm rushed, which I often am with kids and stuff like that, I just skip it. So being able to do it out of the shower dry would be really, really cool, and I'm interested in this product. So Bite Beauty has a new lipstick in their Zodiac collection. This is the Virgo shade, and this looks really pretty. It is $26, which is a lot for a lipstick in my opinion, like for me to spend on a lipstick, just because I have so many drugstore lipsticks that $26 is a lot to me, but it's not the most expensive high-end lipstick ever. And this red shade looks really pretty and unique. It looks like it would be really pretty for fall too, so that's why I wanted to mention it, because I definitely have my eyes on it. So I have one or two of the Amuse Bouche lipsticks by Bite Beauty, and I do like them. I wish this came in a mini. If it came in like a smaller size for a smaller price, I would definitely pick it up. I just don't know if I need a full size. I don't need a full size lipstick, but it's definitely got my attention. Alright guys, after that is everything I wanted to talk about today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video and you like this idea, give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. Let me know if there's any new releases or products that are out that you want to hear me talk about. Go ahead and tag me on social media if you want to. That'd be really cool. But yeah, let me know, and I look forward to filming these types of videos because this is really fun. And I will talk to you again very soon.